Hello queens. I'm back at y'all with another tutorial. Today I'm doing an affordable makeup look, and throughout this video I'm just going to be going over some of the products and some of the prices if I know them off top. And y'all already know I like to jump straight into the video, so without further ado, let's get started. As y'all can see, I'm going in and cleaning my client's face. Now I'm taking this LA Colors dark brown eyebrow pencil and I'm using this to outline her brows. You can find this at your local dollar store. It comes with 2 in a pack and it's only $1. It also comes with a sharpener, so this is how I keep all of my cosmetic pencils nice and sharp. And now I'm taking this Nicka K light brown brow pencil and I'm using this to outline the front of her brows. You can find this at your local beauty supply store and I believe it's only $1.99. I'm going back in with that LA Colors eyebrow pencil and I'm going to be using this to fill in about half of her eyebrow. To fill in the front of her brows, I'm going back in with that Nicka K brow pencil, which was in the shade light brown, and I'm going to be alternating between the 2 pencils just to get her brow to my satisfaction. To lay down her brow hairs, I'm going in with this Eye Envy clear eyelash glue. I like to use this as like an eyebrow gel, and to mold the hairs down in place, I'm using the spoolie end of my eyebrow pencil. To clean up her eyebrows, I'm going in with these 2 e.l.f. concealers. These are the hydrating ones, and they're in the shades medium peach and medium beige. First, I'm going in with the shade medium peach because it's lighter, and I'm using this to clean up underneath her arch. If you are familiar with my tutorials, then you're probably used to me using my Nicka K concealer, which is actually more affordable than this concealer, and it comes in a bigger bottle. But for this video, I decided to use a few different products, you know, because I'm pretty sure y'all are used to my same routine, so I just tried to switch it up a little bit. But now I'm going in with my brush and I'm using it to blend out this concealer. After using this concealer, I would say that I actually like my Nicka K concealer better, but this one it justified the look. Okay, it did what it was supposed to do. And now I'm just going in with the shade medium beige, and I'm just going to be using this to clean up the remainder of the way on the top and the bottom of her eyebrow. As y'all can see, we have two nice clean eyebrows. So now I'm just going in with this JCats loose powder in the shade Banana, and I'm going to be pressing this throughout her eyebrows to lighten them up. And I'm also going to be tapping a little bit on top of the concealer just to set it all in place. For my eyeshadow base, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and it is in the shade White. Y'all know this is my all-time favorite eyeshadow base to use, even though it's just concealer, but it dries so quick and so matte, and it makes all my eyeshadows pop. So I can't find anything to replace this, okay? If I do, it's gonna be more expensive, and this is an affordable tutorial, so we keeping it light on the queens today, okay? We keeping it real light. As y'all can see, I just applied a nickel size amount onto the eyes, and then I just blended throughout the lids. Make sure you take your time whenever you're blending out your base because you want it to be even. If you have an even base, you should have even eyeshadows. So yeah, for the palette of today's look, I'm going in with this KleanColor Pro palette. Yeah, I love this palette so much. But first, I'm taking this yellow shade from the palette, and I'm going to be packing this in the inner corners of her eyes. If you are a regular on my channel, then you probably have seen this palette in a video before. I've already introduced it on my channel, but I don't feel like it got enough recognition from that video, so I decided to bring it back. And now I'm going in with this orange shade, and I'm just going to be pressing this right behind the yellow. And to press it on, I'm using this Wet n Wild taper blending brush. Y'all, this palette, I love this palette, okay? It's only about $10, and you should be able to find it online. Yes, girl, I said $10, so make sure y'all check that out. I'll try to include a link in the description box for y'all. If I forget, just comment and tell me, and I'll pin it in the comments. Next, I'm going to be going in with this bright pink shade from the palette, and I'm just pressing this behind the orange using this blending brush. Most of the brushes that I used in this video were also mentioned in my brush video, so if you're interested in purchasing any of these or just wonder what kind of brushes that I'm using, I recommend that you go watch that video after you finish watching this one. But after I've pressed on the pink, I'm going in with this bright purple shade. If you know me, you know I love purple, and I'm just slightly adding this into her crease, and I'm also going to be tapping a little bit of it into the pink. After I have the purple eye pressed on, I'm going to be going back in with a few of the colors that I felt like got lost. So as you can see, I'm tapping a little bit of the orange back in place, and I also believe I'm going to be going back in with the yellow. To cut her crease, I'm going back in with this e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which was in the shade White, and I'm just tapping out my shape, y'all. And to cut the crease, I'm using this flat synthetic brush. I found this at my local Dollar Tree, and it's my favorite brush to use for cutting the crease. And I said Dollar Tree, y'all, so it was only $1. It's also good for carving out the eyebrows too. I recommend all of y'all go to y'all Dollar Tree and see if you can find it. Y'all already know I stacked up, okay? I don't remember the brand name, but if it's an animal print flat brush, then buy it, okay? It's the right one. Once I have the crease cut to my liking, I'm going back in with my blending brush and I'm using it to blend out all of the concealer. Yeah, please excuse my hair. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I feel like I have to be right in my client's face whenever I'm doing a cut crease. As y'all can see, my concealer went a little out of place, so now I'm taking some eyeshadow on a flat brush and I'm using this to neaten up my cut crease. And then I'm going to be going back in with that purple shade and I'm using it to blend out the edge of the cut crease. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but by this point I was really rushing because my client actually had somewhere to be and I didn't know that when I first started off this look, so now I'm just trying to hurry up and finish. But now I'm going in with this pink eyeshadow, the one I use as a transition shade, and I'm just applying it right in front of the purple. And as y'all can see, I'm going back in with the purple just to blend it out a little bit more. You want to alternate between all of your shades to make sure you have that nice seamless blend. I'm going in with some matte white eyeshadow. This step is optional. You really don't have to do this because I'm going to be going on top of it with a pigment anyway, and you can just go on top of the base with the pigment, so I should just left that part out. But now I'm taking this pigment from AshleyLeeCosmetics and I'm tapping it right on top of that white eyeshadow. This pigment is in the shade Silver Milky Way and I'm applying it using this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. And now I'm taking this silver glitter liner. This is from my local beauty supply store, and I decided to do an accent line in her cut crease to make my glitter pop a little bit more. I did dip the applicator in a fine glitter. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild black liquid liner and I'm using this to line her eyes. Now I'm going in with some black eyeshadow. This is from another palette and I'm using this to blend out the end of her liner. As I told y'all earlier, at this point I was rushing, so I was honestly getting a little unsatisfied with this look. I feel like my colors weren't blending together how they should, but this is because I hate rushing, y'all. I really do not like rushing. I feel like I get so unsatisfied with the look, but now that I'm looking at it on camera, it's actually not even that bad. I think it's just a head thing. It's just me. But I'm going in with these two Fit Me foundations. I'll have the shade names in the description box down below, and I'm applying the darker shade onto her face. I know this one is in the shade Spicy Brown, and I'm going to be mixing this with the lighter shade, as you can see. And to blend the two together, I'm going in with this dense foundation brush, and I'm just pressing it on in place. To highlight her face, I mixed the two concealers together from earlier. They were in the shades Medium Peach and Medium Sand, and this is the outcome. This is the combination that I made. To blend the concealer out, I'm going in with the same exact brush that I used to blend out her foundation, and I'm just tapping it all in place. To blend out the concealer under her eyes, I'm just going in with my damp Real Technique sponge. To set the concealer in place, I'm going in with my Fit Me pressed powder, and this is in the shade Pure Beige. I'm going on top of that Fit Me pressed powder with my Morphe loose powder, and this is in the shade Banana. I was supposed to be using my JCats powder, but I started rushing, y'all, and when I start rushing, my mind gets weak, okay? I forget what I'm supposed to be using, but I'm gonna try to start including more affordable tutorials on my channel, and I'm gonna also try to film some beauty supply tutorials, so make sure y'all tune in for those as well. I got a lot coming up in the future. To bronze up her face, I'm going in with my Black Radiance contour palette, and this is in the shade light to medium. I'm just taking the sculpting shade and applying it to the high points of her face. To set the remaining areas of her face, I'm going in with another Fit Me pressed powder, and this one is in the shade Toffee. Moving on to her under eyes, I'm going in with this electric blue LA Girl Gel eyeliner pencil, and I'm just using this to line her waterline. Then once I have both sides lined, I'm going to be going in with this light blue shade from the Pro KleanColor makeup palette, and I just applied it to her lower lash line. I'm going back in with that foundation brush, and I'm using it to sweep away all of the powder. Now I'm just going to go in and spray her face in place using some setting spray. I went ahead and cut her lashes to fit her eyes off camera, so now I'm just applying them to her lash line. I told y'all in my last video that I order most of my lashes off Amazon or AliExpress. That's where you can find the best deals. As I expressed to y'all earlier, while I was filming this look, I became real unsatisfied with my blending application, and I don't know if y'all can see it on camera because I really can't, but it was like this real harsh line that was really getting on my nerves. So I decided to cover it up with a crystal because I wanted my videos to come out flawless. I like for my looks to come out flawless, and as I told y'all, I am a perfectionist. Now that I'm looking back on the video, y'all, the blend wasn't even that big of an issue. It was very minor. I can't even pick it up on camera, but I know me and I know how I am. If I see any problem or anything that may occur with my look, I'm gonna try to fix it because I want them to come out as neat as possible. And I feel like the rhinestones really topped this look off, y'all. Like, I really didn't plan on using these at the beginning of this video, but now that I've applied them, I'm just like, yeah, girl, this is cute. I feel like I've kind of been going a little OD with the rhinestone and glitter looks, so I wanted to take a break, but take a break for who, okay? We dramatic over here, queen. But now I'm going in with this highlighter. This is from my Be Perfect Carnival XL palette, and I'm just applying this everywhere that you would normally apply a highlighter. Last but not least, it's time to do these lips. So I went ahead and cleaned her lips off camera. Now I'm going in with this JCats dark brown lip liner, and I'm using this to line her lips. You should be able to find this at your local beauty supply store, and I am going to be doing a nude ombre lip, so we're just going to be going around the perimeter of her lips using this liner. I actually applied one of my e.l.f. concealers to the center of her lips. I'm gonna have the shade in the description box. And I went on top of that with this lip gloss from OZ Lab. I just wanted it to be like a pale pink type of lip, and I'm gonna have her press her lips together so I can blend the two out. And once I have this combination blended into her liner, I decided to go on top of it with a clear lip gloss because it was looking real pasty. Once I have the lip gloss all applied, we'll be getting into the grand reveal, so I'm gonna let y'all watch.
Bro. Oh, we gotta go somewhere. Look at these colors. This is cute. This is pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta go somewhere for real. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. I like these. Girl, you got me looking like I'm finna. Oh my gosh. These colors are so pretty. I need diamond, glitter, everything.
Okay queens, this is the end of the video. As you can see by my client's reaction, this tutorial was another success. This look came out so pretty, y'all. This is so pretty. Tell me how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Tell me if you would like to see more videos like this. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. A link will be in the description box down below. Bye bye queens.